Hi. In this slide, really, it's about how to love and develop ideas. What happens in the way that we evolve, develop a really fantastic idea, is we first of all perceive an opportunity. We say, "Gee, here we are at A, and here we are. We want to get to D. How do we close the gap?" Or somebody's got a problem and I don't know how to solve it. How am I going to solve the problem? So uh, we're looking constantly at gaps between what's going on today and what could be better tomorrow. So we kind of come up with some different ideas, brainstorm. It's like, hey, we could do this, we could do that, whatever. And this isn't a complete idea. It's sort of the beginning of something. So it's the embryo of a new product or a service or system or something that we might want to do. Just an embryo, very fragile. So the best thing to do is to say, well, okay, because it's just sort of an intuitive notion, let's try to write it down and put it, in a line and say, all right, here's the specific question we're trying to answer. Here's the specific solution I'm offering or coming up with. And just by trying to write it, we find holes in our logic, holes in we're asking the wrong question. We're looking at a symptom, not the root cause type of thing. So when we ask somebody to say, great, put it down in writing as far as what you really think the problem is, the gap is, and what you really think the solution is, and great. And then when we share it with somebody else, very quickly they could shoot it through the holes and nitpick it. We say, well, but we could be more kind. We could say, no, you're right, there is a gap. And this is going to be part of the solution, if not the main solution, or this could lead us to a solution. So by being open-minded and creative, we can nurse it along and say, well, let's see if we can't write this up in a much more full-blown kind of recommendation idea. So now we're moving towards a concept, which is the question, the problem is well stated, as opposed to symptom. It is a root cause kind of thing. It's thoroughly thought through and written down so more people can sort of get it. Because when you just say, hey, here's a great idea, people don't even understand what you're talking about. So this helps to get more people on board with what's going on. And then thinking back to the Heath brothers, how do we make this visual? In the Heath brothers book, they talked about a fellow who went and got all of the safety gloves that were used in 35 different manufacturing plants that this big conglomerate had across the country, and had them all stacked up on the conference table at headquarters, tagged. And you could see there were 4,927 different gloves that were being bought. Now, a lot of these gloves were the same gloves, but they were called a different thing with a different code number, and those have been sort of cross-referenced, and you could see the prices that being paid on them were all different. And what the fellow was trying to say is, look, we have collectively an enormous amount of buying power, but we're buying in such a fragmented, bottom-up way that if top-down from a central spend management viewpoint, we could figure out how to standardize and find one vendor who could cover the whole footprint. Here's an integrated sole supply story. We could then actually go and take $10 million of purchasing and go swing that to a given manufacturer and get a huge deal from them passed through directly to us, as opposed to, unfortunately, all the safety supply distributors that used to enjoy these businesses at the local level. So that's an example of making it visual and visceral. Now it can be put in the portfolio funnel, and we can start to see which ideas turn out to be the best. So that's a way of being a little bit more thorough and loving and creative on the front end of developing a hunch into a well-defined idea to then be considered for scaling up. Thank you.